guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Runa. First thing I want to say is if my sound is a little off because I have sounding issues, I need to get a new mic. My AC is running because it's that time of the year already. It's getting hot, so I have lights on me and it gets really, really hot. So if you can hear a little bit of the AC in the background, I'm so sorry about that. But today is Makeup Monday. Happy Makeup Monday. We are going to be using the new Stupid Love palette from House Beauty. This is a brand from Lady Gaga and I have been loving it. I think this is a beautiful palette. I love all the blues and then the pops of warm. It's so Lady Gaga. It's very loud, fun, and I really like this brand. And the reason why I like this brand is, first, I love Lady Gaga. Second, I just love how bold it is. I think nowadays a lot of the times brands just come out with like very like muted, easy, and they care about what sells. I mean, it's important to care about what sells, but it's also important to cater to another niche in society, which is the girls who love color and they love bold stuff. And I know it's not like the first brand that does that, but it's just, I really love her brand. It's very her. It's very, you know, I'm me. This is who I am. Don't mess, you know, like you can't change me. You can't do nothing about it. I love what I do. So, and the products are really good. I did try their lipsticks. They came out with some really good like pencil pretty lipsticks and I really liked those. Those are always on my IGTV. If you guys don't know, I am also on IGTV, Instagram, TikTok. All of those are glambyruna as well. And on those, I do a lot more get ready with me's, like, you know, just makeup of the day. And here on YouTube, I do fashion and beauty, and it's more like sit down, chit chat, hang out, and etc. So today we're gonna be using those. There's a couple of other products I want to use, and then we're gonna be also talking about Adele. Adele lost weight and the internet went fucking crazy. Okay guys, so we're up close and personal, and you know I love being this close, having you guys all up in my face. Comment down below if you guys like it being so close. I think it's, you guys can see the makeup more and you can see everything more, so this is my favorite way to film. Let me know if you like this or you want me to sit more back. I'll do that for you as well. A new product that came out by Milk Makeup is this new, it's called a Kush Triple Brow Pen. And look at that, it's like, has like little, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it has like little brow pencils. So I was very intrigued to try this. I don't know if any of you guys know this about me, but I literally hate doing my brows. Like, I hate doing my brows. It's not my most favorite thing to do. So it's a felt tip pen, you guys, and I know it is supposed to be more liquidy. So I'm really excited to try this out. Ooh, I do like this better than pencil. It's easy. Look at how quick that was. This is my, what is this? This is my Benefit 24-hour brow setter. So I'm just going to go back in with this, and I'm just going to do a very natural brow. I'm going to make everything stick up. It's going to look like brow lamination, and just, ooh, that looks nice. I actually like this. I feel like with pencil sometimes I just don't get as good coverage, and it's really hard to blend with pencil. And with this, because of how it is, the brush, it's like you just go in and you do like little strokes. Look at that. Wow. That is pretty impressive. Okay. I really love to use a foundation stick to carve out my brows. I used to use foundation, I mean concealer. I still use concealer, but the problem is the concealer tends to be super, super light, and then it just gives me like a weird uneven vibe on my foundation. So I was like, you know what, I just need something to carve the brows out. I'm not even necessarily trying to shape them. It's just I'm always trying to be very minimal with how much I wax and pluck my brows. I've always been like that because, you know, I just try to do all this minimal beauty stuff because I still want to look like myself. I like looking like myself. And I encourage everyone to look like themselves. Use the foundation stick to just cover up the little hairs that are growing out, and I don't like plucking my brows out too much. Try to keep brows very, very natural, as I always say. I do not like my brows looking hella crazy. It's just not a-okay. So now we're gonna go ahead and do the concealer for the eyes. And you guys know this step is very normal for me. So guys, as we're doing this concealer, okay guys, so as we're doing our eye prep and getting ready for the shadow, I just want to talk about Adele. So Adele recently lost weight. I feel like Adele has been on a weight loss journey for quite a while. And I feel like she's always been really good about like self-love and caring about herself. And she's always been a gorgeous, beautiful woman, even at being plus size. And I don't know, I don't keep up with Adele that much to like know what she says about her weight loss. But from what I've always kept up with her on is like, okay, she doesn't talk heavily about weight loss. She's all about her music, her talent. She talks about really good social issues, and she seems like a very wholesome person. But recently, people have been going really crazy over her weight loss. And I was like, what's wrong with you, internet? Everybody on the internet just starts acting crazy. And I'm usually someone that just like views, but I always have tons of comments. And I have commentary, but I never say anything because I come from a family where majority of the women, which my mom and her sisters, have always told me that I have a big mouth, that I talk too much. So they really discourage my comments. But now I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to be afraid to comment on things because I was taught to not comment on things. But if I have something to say, I feel like I should talk about it, right? Like I feel like I'm always encouraging people to be themselves, and I feel like it's time that I be myself a little bit more. Okay, you guys, we're gonna go into the Stupid Love palette, and I think I'm gonna do all blue. So I'm gonna start off with this color Enigma. Oh my gosh, I thought there was no mirror on this, but there legit is a mirror. I am basically applying Enigma, and it's going pretty well. Actually really liking it. It is a little tad bit streaky, but I think I need to switch out my brush. I think I need to use a much more denser brush, and it'll be a little bit more easier. I do feel like I'm 2 seconds away from looking like Mimi from the Drew Carey Show. I know this is weird, but I always do one eye first and then I'll do the next eye just in case I don't like how the eye comes out. I always just only do one eye because I'm like, oh my god, if this eye doesn't come out right, we're wiping this off. So it's better off to wipe off one eye than wipe off two eyes, right? I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but I don't know. Does anyone else do that? If they're experimenting with makeup, they'll just do one eye and not the other. It's like two eyes is too much. It's just too much commitment. Way too much commitment. So you just start with one eye. That's me. So if you ever wondered why I did that, it's because it's too much commitment. I just do one. Also, back to Adele. So yeah, so she lost a lot of weight and everyone's just going insane about Adele losing a lot of weight. And the plus size community, which I'm a part of, and the body positivity community was very upset. They were like, hello, so what if she lost weight? Why are all the comments about weight loss? She had posted this post right here. I'm going to show it right. She had posted this post right here, this picture right here, somewhere on the screen. Why can I never get it right where it's going to be on the screen? But she had posted this picture. She looks great, amazing. She's always looked really great. This is Adele before she lost weight, and recent pictures of Adele's will go against the screen. And she's always been a gorgeous, beautiful person. Adele has an amazing, gorgeous personality, aura to her. She has a nice body. She has a really nice face. Like, she's just a gorgeous human being, right? I've never looked at her weight as a problem. And I don't know if I just don't look at weight as a problem because I myself have always struggled with weight. So weight is just normal to me. So I just thought it was like very interesting. Like, why does everybody comment on her weight? And when people do comment on weight, I'm so immune to it where I'm just like, okay, you know what? This is how society is. They comment on weight. But the body positivity community was just like, hell fucking no, that is not okay. Stop commenting on her weight. Why do we have to comment on weight all the time? And I understood it. I really did. At that moment, I was like, you know what? They do have a point. Why do we always comment on weight? Like, can't we just say, oh my gosh, you look beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love this dress. Oh my gosh, I love this, I love this picture. Oh my gosh, Adele, I'm so happy you're doing well. Why can't people comment that? But all the comments, every single comment was like, oh my gosh, you lost so much weight. Oh my gosh, you lost so much weight. Oh my gosh, you lost so much weight. Oh my gosh, you look so much better. That's the problem. Everyone's always saying, you look so much better. So every time someone loses weight, it's always assumed that you look so much better because you lost some weight. No, you are beautiful any size you are. You are beautiful plus size. You are beautiful skinny. You are beautiful any size or shape you please to be. And I think that's the problem. It's like society constantly thinks that we're sitting around waiting for their acceptance. No, shut the fuck up. Nobody wants your acceptance. And I think it's literally like this little small group of people or small section of the world that believes that, and they're the loudest. And that's the problem. Into this color Sin, and I'm going to put that on the outer corners. Oh my god, this is pretty. Okay, so with this shadow sign, I really have to press it in and then blend it out. So I love pressing it in and then blending it out. That's how you're going to get the most pigment. And then you just press it in. And then I'll just go in with this 221 brush and I'll just blend stuff out. I think that the body positivity community is super, super correct. I think they're right. I think they have all rights to be upset. I think it's totally, totally good. And I think we need the language. We definitely need the language. We need the narrative of stop talking about people's bodies. I think it needs to be reduced. I think it's too loud. I do think conversation about everyone's bodies is too loud in a negative way. And the fat versus skinny, that conversation needs to end. I think the conversation needs to be about what I want to look like, what I feel comfortable looking like, what I think is good. Stop preferring, like, the beauty standards just need to become more fluid. You need to make beauty standards more broader, where beauty is in so many forms, and stop saying that beauty it comes in one form, which is skinny, light skin. There isn't one standard, and that standard needs to end, and it needs to end now. So then comes in Sharon Osbourne. Sharon Osbourne used to be overweight, you guys. She used to be overweight. First of all, I never really liked the Osbournes. Her daughter has had a weight issue. The family has had weight issues. I remember watching them. Never really liked them. I thought they were just a little unnecessary. They were an unnecessary show. I just thought that they were a little vulgar sometimes. So of course she goes on and she says that women are not happy. That plus size women are not really happy with their bodies. Overly plus size women are not really happy with their bodies. That they can say that they love their bodies, but they don't really love their bodies. At the end of the night, I guess we're in bed wishing we were thinner. Okay, Sharon. First of all, stop speaking for everybody. I hate when people do that. Don't speak for everybody. You could have said yourself. She could have said, but I think she just likes to be like in the media. She just said stupid things. So stupid things get clicks. Stupid conversation gets clicks. So that's why people tend to say stupid things on the internet. It's for attention. So she could have said, hey, you know what? I used to be plus size and I wasn't happy being plus size. I wanted to be thin because I wanted to be thin. You weren't happy. We can't force every fat girl, every plus size girl to be happy with their body. I think it should be a personal choice. I'm always about personal choice. If you truly love how you look or how you seem, then it's okay. Me, for my personal preference, I used to be a size 10, and when I was a size 10, I used to be a size 10 and now I'm a size 22, so I've gained a significant amount of weight. Yes, during the weight gain, I was super stressed the fuck out because of what society was putting on me. It was like, you gained 20 pounds, oh my gosh, you're so fat, you let yourself go. All the negative comments was just like horrible. You're fat, you don't deserve to look good, you don't deserve to get dressed up, you don't deserve to wear makeup. I mean, let me tell you, being fat is like the worst thing you can be in this society, and it's so fucking ridiculous. It's so disrespectful. It's not true. So being chubby is not the worst thing to happen to you in the world, but society will make you feel like it is. So Sharon said that she thinks that. So me being personally a chunky girl, I will say that when I was a size 10, I thought I was fat. people told me I needed to lose more weight. And I think now that I'm a lot more older and more mature and I've embraced a self-love journey, I am so sad that I actually thought I was a chunky girl. I'm really sad. Like at size 10, size 12, size 14, I just couldn't love myself. I was constantly, in diet culture, doing tons and tons of diets. And I really didn't need to be doing that. I could have just been happy with my shape and my size. And now I'm a size 22. And I love myself now more than I did when I was a size 10 or 12. Because when I was a size 10 or 12, nobody told me it was okay. And I didn't necessarily need someone to tell me it was okay, but it's nice for someone to tell me and say, hey, you know what, you are enough. Because I physically cannot be smaller than a 10. Actually, I'm happiest at like a 12 or a 14. That's my most comfortable shape, and that's what I remember myself being comfortable in, right? But I couldn't, I was so ridiculed for my weight that I was like, oh, I need to lose weight. And then I would go into this like binge eating where I developed like a severe emotional binge eating problem. And I gained over 100 pounds because of that, because of the stress of not looking how people think I should look. Like imagine just hanging out, you got dressed up, you're aware. I mean, I was aware that I was gaining some weight, but it was like, okay, I'm gaining weight. In my brain, I didn't think it was a big deal, but for other people, when I went to a party or when I went to a family event, it was like a big deal for everybody. And all they did, every time people put effort into looking nice, it's obviously because we put effort to look nice because we want to feel like we're pretty. Everyone wants to feel like they're pretty, right? So when you go to a party and you feel like you put effort to look good, and someone just comes up to you and is like, oh my God, you gained so much weight. Like, what's going on? Oh my God, you need to lose weight. When people tell you that and you gain only a couple of pounds and they get so dramatic, like for me, I ran home and I tried to lose weight, and then I tried to eat like cabbage soup, and then 3 days later I ate tons of calories and gained more weight, where it just became a problem. And then the weight gain made me get more emotional, and emotional eating started happening, and before you know it, I just had this like mental thing with me where I became a binge eater. And that I'm not gonna say I'm gonna take personal responsibility, but at the same time I am going to say it's those comments, it's those fat comments that created me to go down that route. And now that I'm on the self-love journey, I don't do the binge eating. It's far less. It doesn't happen. I actually like eating salad because no one's telling me to eat salad and like throw it down my throat because, it's like, oh, it's good for you. It's diet food. You need to eat diet food because you're fat. And now it's like, no, I'm going to eat salad because salad makes my freaking stomach feel better, So it's just really crazy. I think the body positivity community is right. I think Sharon Osbourne is wrong. She needs to take a fucking seat, and she needs to talk about herself and worry about herself and stop commenting on every fat woman in the world, because you don't fucking know anything. And I feel like fat shaming has been a thing in the mainstream media, and every time we try to erase it, people are like rejecting it because there's this idea that you promote obesity by being body positive. And I don't believe in that. I believe that fat shaming is what promotes obesity. I don't think body positivity promotes obesity. I think fat shaming does, because fat shaming leads to a person feeling low. It leads to a person isolating themselves, because when you don't feel like you belong somewhere, when you don't feel like you fit in, you isolate yourself, and that leads to depression, that leads to eating disorders, that leads to emotional eating, because like, what's giving you comfort? It's the food that's giving you comfort. It's just like, just don't talk about it. When people have weight issues, they are completely aware of it. I don't think anybody should be commenting about a person's weight. Even a doctor, like most of the time doctors should only be talking about the disease. So if you have diabetes, okay, I have diabetes. If I don't have diabetes, I'm saying, for example, when someone has diabetes, you go and the doctor's like, okay, well, these are the proper ways to prevent diabetes. Or you have, there's so many ways to prevent a healthy lifestyle. There's so many ways to promote a healthy lifestyle versus fat shaming people. And I think that is a problem in society. Everyone links health and body together, which is, you know, I understand why you do that, but it's like body type to health, you know what I mean? So anyways, I'm now just dragging myself, but you guys get what I'm saying. I think as a society we need to really stop talking about bodies and let Adele live. Let Adele live. Adele live. Adele ain't done nothing bad to nobody. If you want to comment on Adele, just tell her she's beautiful, because she is. She's always been like stunning. That face, that those eyes. She even has the most perfect nose. Like, she's just so beautiful and gorgeous. So let's not talk shit anymore. let's let this go and stop talking about fat people. Let them live. Let us live. Let me live. Okay. I'm gonna just use Light Me Up because it's so pretty, and I'm gonna use that on. Okay, I think I'm gonna need to use my fingers for this. You guys know how I feel about having to use my fingers. Okay, I'm down with using my fingers. Oh, that is so pretty. So now we're gonna go on. I think my eyes are good. I think I should do a liner. They did send me liner, so let me do a liner because I don't wear liner all the time, so I'm just gonna do it. I think this is a good little look for a liner. So this is their liner. This is so freaking pretty. I love the whole design of it. So I'm gonna go in with my Milk Makeup Moisturizer right here. This moisturizer is my favorite. I use it a lot as my morning routine because it's hydrating. I am a dry no, a dry desert, and I need this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and mix the rose oil from Laura Mercier and a little bit on to this hydro primer. I'm mixing an oil and a primer together. I do feel like the oil by itself, so it's basically 2 pumps of primer and 1 little drop of oil just to give some hydration and some glow into the primer. I do feel like the oil by itself is a little too oily, so I do like to mix the two and then put it on to my skin. Okay, so today for foundation, we're gonna go ahead and use this Stay Naked foundation. I know you guys may be sick of me using this foundation, but I like it, and I just keep it out on my counter, and it's basically the foundation that I'm like super into right now. I really, really like it. I also love my NARS Long Wear Radiant. That's one of my favorites, but I don't have any more of it. Well, I have a couple of drops left of it. And you know, right now there's like an economic crisis going on in the world, so I'm just gonna kind of, you know, just use what I have. And I love this foundation anyways. It's very skin-like. It's not too heavy. It's perfect summer foundation. It gives a good amount of coverage, not too much coverage. Just looks like skin. We're gonna go into my favorite concealer today. Well, always. It's been my latest favorite concealer. This is a Stay Naked Correcting Concealer. This is also from the Urban Decay collection. This is in 50WY. I never mentioned colors, but I need to. And then now I'm just gonna go ahead and put that in to my eyes underneath. I hate looking, it's a little dark, but, and I put on a lot of concealer. I don't know why I do it. I think there's something very relaxing about putting on a lot of concealer, but put on as much concealer as you feel comfortable putting on. So I want to do more commentary videos. Let me know if you guys want me to do it. I don't know if I want to do just like separate topic videos where I just talk about things with you guys, because that would be fun, or should I be doing my makeup and talk about it at the same time? Because let me tell you something, it's so hard for me to talk and do my makeup at the same time. Definitely I'm gonna need some major training when I do it, because you know, I'm not that good at talking and doing my makeup at the same time. It's funny, I can't do it, but I probably can do it if I practice, because I feel like it's just like a practice method, and you know, you just continue to just talk to the camera as you do makeup, and you like stop and pause. But I mean, I think I struggle to do that. So anyways, you guys, and I think I don't know. Like, do people like these type of videos, or I just talk a lot? Because sometimes I'll read comments and people are like, "Oh my god, I love that you do these like two straight to the point makeup tutorials." Some people just talk way too much. I think that's so fucking rude. Don't comment that. Or you know what? Another comment that you should not be commenting is, "Oh my god, you do such good makeup. Other YouTubers suck." It's like, stop comparing YouTubers. We all are out here struggling. Really. Okay, so we're gonna go into the under eyes. And we're definitely gonna just take the color Peace. This is that beautiful color right there. Okay, so now we're gonna do the inner corner, and I think I'm gonna go in with 911. This palette is really pretty though. That's something I'm gonna give it. Although it's like kind of patchy, it's so freaking pretty. So it's so hard for me to be like, I am definitely going to try it again. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to bronzer. I'm gonna use my typical one. This is the Hoola Caramel Bronzer. I just used this lately. It's been my favorite. I like it. It's warm and toasty. I tell you guys this every Makeup Monday, that it's warm and toasty, just like caramel. Who's ever had warm caramel? It's so good. Caramel when it's ooey gooey is good too, but I love caramel, so like, I don't know, maybe that's why I love this, but it's really nice. Also guys, I have this brush right here. It is from Complex Couture, and it's such a pretty brush. It just really hugs your face, and I love it for bronzer because of how it's shaped. Okay, and then I'm just gonna take it into the forehead. I'm not gonna take any more product on it, just like what's remainder on the brush. I'm just gonna take that and blend it into the forehead. Okay, we're gonna go into some blush. We're just gonna use this strawberry blush from Laura Mercier. I love it, guys. It's really rosy and very pretty. It's one of my favorite blushes right now. Okay, I'm gonna do highlighter today. I'm just gonna use this cookie highlighter. Oh my god, that's so pretty. I just feel like this look needs highlighter. I'm not so super, like, every look needs highlighter. I'm not like that anymore. I used to always wear highlighter on everything, but I'm not like that anymore. So for lipstick today, we're gonna go into this So Me lipstick from, whatchamacallit, from MAC Cosmetics. I don't want to deal with the lip liner today. I don't want to deal with like all that, so I just want to just go in with a liquid lip and keep it simple and easy. So this is the finished look. I'm sorry if my hair is a little frizzy. I'm trying to do heatless waves. It's kind of working, kind of not. I don't know, you guys tell me. But I do feel like my hair is always frizzy, but I'm going to embrace the frizz and avoid the heat. But yes, this is the finished look, you guys. I like it. So let's really quick talk about the eyeshadow palette. Like I said, you guys, in the, while I was doing the makeup, it is patchy, as you can see. This isn't my best blended look, but the blue, I will say, really complements my skin tone, and that's always a big concern for me because blues can be a little too cool and it doesn't really complement really warm skin tone. Sometimes it can look a little muddy really quick or a little too harsh, but the blue tones are really pretty in this palette. The only thing is I was really struggling with this Sign color. It was so freaking patchy, and I don't know why. As you can see, it's still patching up. I don't know why. I will use this palette more to see what I can figure out with it. Like, is it like a, it shouldn't be as, it shouldn't be so patchy. And I think it's because when it's pressed pigment, it tends to be like, you have to know how to use shadows that are like really pressed like this, because they can get, patchy really fast, and it wasn't as user-friendly as I think. But the color scheme is so pretty. I love how there's blue and warm tones, and it's just a mixture. It's a very well thought out, very beautiful palette. It's very statement-y. I don't know, I get feelings from this palette. It's very weird to get feelings from palettes nowadays. Like, look at a palette and be like, ooh, this is really pretty, because sometimes palettes are just so blah or not well thought out. But this is a very unique combination. It's really nice. It really reminds me of Huda Beauty palettes. Like, Huda Beauty would do something like this. Kind of reminds me of that too. It is $48, so that is not bad for a celebrity brand makeup. If you're gonna do anything with celebrity oriented, you know you're gonna be paying more. Also, support Gaga. She's so amazing for the world. What she stands for, I love her. Yeah, so I'm gonna use this more. I think you should definitely try it out because I think it's worth it. It's very pretty. If you don't have something like this, worth it, very pretty. Even the packaging is really nice. It's nice mirror packaging, except for all the fingerprints. My fingerprints get everywhere, so yeah. But anyways, it is really nice. You guys, so that is it for Makeup Monday. I hope I see you guys on the next Makeup Monday. I love you so much. Thank you for participating and being my friend here on the internet. I will see you in the next one. Bye!